Fire. Fire. Yeah, I'm still burning the scraps of this garage, man. Gotta get the yard cleaned up. All these small little pieces just aren't worth, hauling off or anything, so fuck it. Can you hear me all right, Luke? Cool. I had headphones on listening to music, so I didn't know if I was talking too loud or not. I got Sulfur by Slipknot playing. It's a good pyro song. I like Slipknot, man. Be heavy as hell 1 minute, slow and easy the next, I like that variation. Plus, it's got a lot of rage. Yep, I gotta sit out here until the shit goes out. Cool, man. People pop in and pop right back out. Oh shit, dude. Yeah. Doing this cleanup's a hell of a job for one man. This garage was built back in the 1920s, I believe. The wood is so old, it's full of creosote. It really burns like crazy. I'm way ahead of you, brother, as soon as it gets dark enough. I had a bit of them, yeah. I've only got a couple packs of those first strokes left, actually, but I think I got a bunch of the smaller ones. Yeah, no doubt. They need to go to sleep. Fucking birds. Yeah, what's up, bro? Well, no, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I ain't got it. Yeah, they seem to disappear up here, don't they? You talking about that one that I got bought for Christmas a couple years ago? I haven't. I said I haven't seen that in a couple years since I gave it to Mom for Christmas. So I don't know. Should have a brand new one somewhere. How the hell can a person lose that? It ain't outside that building, is it? I haven't touched it. I have no idea. No, I haven't seen it either. It's all good. Hey, Chronic Pyro. Well, I'm on the computer right now, so I'm going to get off here. But I can't help you. I haven't seen it. Okay. Nick back yet, or is he still out treasure hunting? I said, is Nick back yet, or is he still treasure hunting? Yeah. Oh, okay. What the hell does he need an angle grinder for, or a grinder? Yeah, it shouldn't be hard to find. I'll talk to you later. All right, later. It's just the old man calling, wanting to know where his angle grinder was. I'm like, I ain't seen a damn thing. Yeah, I've been working in the yard all day, cleaning up, trying to get ready for spring and stuff. I'm gonna get a bulldozer in here sometime. I gotta level out me a place for a driveway. Hey, Eileen, how you doing? I tell you, it's a good thing to do, man. I know it relaxes me best after a hard day at work. I hear you. I try to, but you know how it is. There's always somebody wants something. Yo, I'm out here burning parts of that garage, man. Still makes one hell of a mess when you tear down a 2-car garage. Yeah, it sucks. Pyro. Yeah, all these small pieces and stuff anyway. Bigger stuff I'm gonna put in the back of the truck and turn it into racks and pyro benches. I want to do the whole hillside up there all the way around in a horseshoe and firework benches so I can set off things in kind of like a 180 pattern. It should be pretty cool. God knows I got enough scrap lumber. Now that I got a truck, it's not a problem hauling it. Yeah, it should be. I got to paint it all green, try to make it blend in when I get done, but it should be pretty cool. I want to get that 180 effect horseshoe, you know, around with stuff firing at the same time, like comets and stuff. It should be pretty cool. If I make like a ridge around the mountain. The only problem is that mountain's made out of friggin' shale rock. It's only got about a 1/4 inch of dirt, and then you're in the rock. So you literally got to chisel it a place out on that hillside. It's not fun. We use a combination of a tiller and a pick. Yeah, you ever try to bust through shale rock with a tiller? It'll throw you all over the place like a rag doll. But it does save some work. Yeah, you do, man. If you want it to come out the way you envision it, and even then, you're lucky if it does. But part of the fun is just trying, you know. I never claimed to be well, I guess I would claim to be a professional just from experience. I think if you do anything for over 20 years, you kind of know a little bit about it, you know. But I still do stupid shit just like everybody else, though. What's up? Oh, Pyro Dude, how you doing, man? Did you finally get done with all your running today? I hate them days when you got to spend all day on the road running back and forth. That shit'll make you more tired than working. Yeah, you got to make it interesting from time to time, but you know, there's a limit between stupidity and just goofing off. Damn, I know how that is, man. Them days suck. Said just driving around, you wouldn't think it'd wear you out, but it does. I pay half my bills online, and the other half I go and pay them, and shit, it takes all day to run around and do that shit. I'm gonna have to find a better internet service, man. This one keeps going up like $10 every 2 months. It's getting out of control. Mm. Time to add a little bit of wood to the fire. I've been picking up fucking asbestos tile all day and putting it in pyro boxes and then reinforcing the pyro boxes. And I'm putting the boxes in my truck and I'm taking it to the dump. Because unfortunately, when I tore it down in the savage way I did, it shattered most of it into a lot of small pieces. But I was angry. I thought I'd go live a little bit, trying to get my watch time built up. Seems like going live is the ticket for that, for sure. We just need more pyros in our circle, I believe. Of course, then again, we invite danger, so I don't know. Fucking pyro game's a paranoid game, that's for sure. I'm not saying it doesn't pay to be, believe that. Yeah. Gotta watch, man. Be careful. Beware of new friends bearing gifts, too. That seems to be a new thing. I'd be very careful if I were you guys. I mean, there seems to be a rash of people that are fairly new pyros coming on and saying, well, man, I'll send you some of this good shit. And I don't think so. I think it's kind of a setup myself. I mean, it might just be new guys trying to make a name for themselves. I don't know, but it's not worth taking a chance unless you know the person really well. Hell no, I'm like pyro dude. I'm like, what's a salute? You know? Is that some kind of patriotic firework? I don't know, you know? You miss your kid yelling in the tub. That's kind of weird. Oh, it was the name of the firework. Okay, yeah, be concerned there for a minute. Like, what the hell are you doing to the kid in the tub, man? Oh, man. Fuck Phantom in the godass. Them sons of bitches will never get another dime from me. Yeah, I've been playing with this asbestos tile. I might need a good shower, too. Indigo dancing, dude. Well, this fire used to be an old garage, and now it's just scrap. Because I took it down with a sawzall and a hammer. And I'm just trying to burn the smaller pieces. It's not worth taking off. And the rest of it will be recycled into pyro needs. Too bad asbestos tile is so dangerous. It would make a damn good fireproofing. You wanted to put it on a wall to separate cakes so you didn't have to worry about cross pass fire and all that good shit. Kind of like that rack that went up on me the other day. That was kind of a surprise. That little cake I was lit was way away from that rack, but something must have come down and lit it. I was like, damn. That or the laser lit it. I don't know. That was crazy though, man. I was watching that cake and it started hitting like hell. I'm like, hell yeah, that cake's awesome. But I realized the rack was going up. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I'm on YouTube in my backyard. That's kind of wild. No, but that pink fuse and Bisco and shit usually, it don't like that easy. I didn't think, but apparently it does. All right, man. Take her easy. Thanks for joining us, man. Get some rest, dude. I sit by a fire, man, all the time. I like it. Of course, I think most of us pyro dudes do. Apparently, man. I was surprised by it. That's the first time I've ever had that happen. Ever. But, shit can happen. I've never had something go off out of turn like that. In all the years I've been lighting pyro, never. But I don't know. Maybe 4th of July, I'll go to the dollar store and get some of that cheap tin foil and just insulate my shit with it. That way I don't have that issue. Yeah, they like it fused, man. But gunpowder make them go crazy. Or whatever the hell's in there. It's hard to tell what kind of Chinese chemicals in that fuse. Guarantee it's probably not good for you. Yep. You seen my cats, man. I can't help but love them. They're good cats. No, your cat's so nuts because it's a female, man. Female cats are always a handful. Whenever you get a pet cat, you always want to go for a male. They make much better pets. Females keep that wild streak in them that even being a pet just don't take away. There's something more feral about a female cat. Yeah, that's got a lot to do with it. I had a cat that had a serious mental issue that went wild because in a woman's house because she was scared of it and wouldn't touch it. That cat was the meanest cat I've ever seen. It went for my face one day. It bounced off the floor and just come at me claws first. I caught that sumbitch in the air and wrapped it up in a towel and beat the shit out of it. After that, it was a good cat. That's what it took. It took dominance over that cat for it to behave. And it's been a good cat ever since. It just took an ass beating. And I know that's bad, cruelty to animals and all, but when they come from my face, game on, you know what I'm saying? There's just something wrong with that cat. She has seizures and she has something wrong with her brain. Yeah, it does. It's just one of the things that cats respect. You can love them all day, but sometimes it takes a hand. And I wasn't going to hurt it permanently, but I was going to make sure it scared the shit out of it. Show it who's boss anyway, but that's what worked with that cat. Been a good cat ever since. But it does trip out every now and then and bite the shit out of people for no reason. Prozac kitty. All my cats are rescues from somewhere else. I know the other cats, man, they chase that cat constantly and beat its ass. It's no wonder it's got problems and it's so scared and shit and jumpy because it's always being hunted. The other cats use that one as prey item. Dude, I have a cool story about a pit bull. My next door neighbors had a pit bull female, and they never paid it any attention or anything like that. And they fed it and stuff like that, but they didn't pull with it. It started coming over to my house, and I started pulling with that dog and petting it and feeding it and shit. And it slowly became my dog. And I'm walking. He went me on walking a walk. It's only lived a mile away from town, and I was in there, and these 5 or 6 guys come up, stopped their car, and was going to jump me for no apparent reason. That dog tore their ass up. It was beautiful. Come over there right by my side, man. Anybody step close, she was on them. I was like, hell yeah, good dog. She'd sit and wait outside the building or the store and stuff until I got done, and then, she'd sit right there. I'm like, these dogs are not what people say they are. It's just how people treat them that makes them crazy. You mistreat any animal, you can make it crazy. Yeah, it is, but it is kind of cruel. Yeah, I seen that firsthand, man, and that was my dog ever since. Neighbors never said a word. I was like, you're my dog now. Hey, what's up, Purple? How you doing? Just sitting by and having a little fireside chat with my homies. I've been trying to work through this pain, man. Just push through it, but I'm gonna I'm gonna have a bad fucking night. I guarantee that. That's the price you gotta pay, man. It's equivalent exchange, but it's not equivalent. A day's worth of work will fuck me up for a week. Thinking about taking that drug that they're advertising on TV all the time, that Humira shit that may or may not give you lymphoma, but it's like, fuck, I don't know. They want to give me radiation treatments and stuff to bring my immune system down. I'm like, hell no. We're like, we got to do that first before you can prescribe this other medication. I'm like, oh, okay, so you want to give me a poison. I'm just fed up with all of them, man, for real. I don't have the patience to deal with doctors and shit anymore. You go, they ask you the same questions, they run the same tests. It's just pointless. Yeah. Well, the problem is I have to go through the radiation treatment before my insurance will pay for that because it's expensive. And I'm just like, fuck that. Yeah, I just get tired, man. I'm just tired. Been dealing with this for over a decade now, and I'm tired of explaining myself. I think everybody gets to a point to where they're just like, So I'm gonna just say fuck it and just try to take care of myself. That pain medication and shit is bad for your body, bad for your liver. So I'm just gonna say fuck it. Just try to power through. Give my body a break from that shit for a year or two at least. Try to. I don't know. Said I don't think I have really a snowball's chance in hell. I'm gonna go and see him anyway, the way things are here now. Dude, I could supplement weed for pain medication if it was legal and I could get a hold of it. I just can't afford the black market, man. I don't think anybody could. Hopefully they'll get the shit together someday. I mean, they passed it fucking 4 years ago almost. 4 years and still nothing. All right, man. If I don't see you again, have a good night, Luke. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Yeah, I've been suggested every kind of friggin' hippie remedy under the sun, and I'm just, yeah, no, it don't work. Like I said, I never thought that stuff was that serious. I just thought it was a skin condition until I got it. There's several different types, too. I had no idea it was that serious. Guess people don't. I didn't know that shit can kill you. Oh, I miss smoking in the power cave. Cool. Yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna have to take care of it myself. I just don't have the patience to deal with these doctors anymore. I got a doctor's appointment in 5 days, and I already know I'm gonna be walking in there with a shitty attitude. Hey, what's happening, Ray? Ray, how you doing, man? You a happy panda today, man? Damn, did you go the way you leave that quick? What's up, Ray? Ray? Oh hell yeah, man. That's what I plan on doing when I get out of here, but it ain't gonna be no do. I got some crumbs. Some very fucking high price crumbs. It took me 10 years to diagnose myself and then tell the doctor what I had, and then they done the test to confirm it. But they had no clue for 10 years. But they don't care. They really do not care. Hell yeah, bro. There's always that hope, brother. But, how it goes, man. It's a stupid, stupid prohibition anyway. We're supposed to be free, damn it. Let's see some freedom. No, it was nice here today, man. I got a lot of the yard cleaned up. I'm using my firework boxes and I'm shoveling up the debris and stuff from the broken tile and everything off this garage and the boxes, and then I'm gonna load the boxes in the truck. That's the only way I could figure out to do it. I don't know. If I shovel it all in the bed of the truck, then the nails and shit's gonna go everywhere. I'm gonna rent a bobcat, bring it in here, and get a couple ton of gravel and make me a driveway where I can park in my backyard. I'm tired of parking on the street. I'll probably have to go get a freaking permit or something. It's hard to tell, man. I'm so sick of rain. I've seen more rain in the last year and a half than I think I have in my entire life. We literally even had the road split in two in this one place. It was crazy, bro. Landslides and all kinds of shit from all this rain. Yeah. Yeah, you do, man. Protect that stuff for sure. Before somebody runs off with it. Well, I had this 2-car garage that took up about half my backyard, but now it's gone. But I still got the base, the platform that it set on to take loose. But it's a lot of flat sheeting boards that are still good. I'm gonna use them to make my pyro bench around the mountain. There's a lot of this stuff that's just so rotted it falls apart, so I throw it in the fire here. There was a big hole here that was about 3 or 4 feet deep where somebody had put a pond, so I used it as a fire pit. It's almost completely full now of ashes. That's a lot of wood burnt, man. A lot of wood. Slowly, too, because I'm so close to everything, I can't build a giant fire. Or I could, but it would probably have bad consequences. Damn, I got 2 people in here tonight. It's dead tonight. No, to replace your stuff would cost a person a hell of a lot of money, bro. Now that it become hip to drive an old car, everybody wants one. A 68 Cougar, huh? Can't picture what that looks like. I'll have to look it up. I'm not a Ford guy, so I don't know. I've always been a Chevy guy myself. Although I am liking that Nissan so far. I gotta say, it seems like it's a pretty good built truck. Hey UFO, how you doing, man? Just out here releasing some stored plant energy, man. Damn. Think I'll be cashing in on those puppies, man. I swore off dirt bikes when I knew I'd end up getting myself killed with them. I hope you feel better, brother. I know that ain't no fun. Scary shit. I hear you. It's good that you got a plan, at least. My problem is I have too many plans. Oh, I'd say, man. And it's nothing to play with. Crap. I'm about ready to put the hose on this and put it out for the night. Damn. I don't know much about dirt bikes, man, but hell yeah. I had a buddy showing me some of his old Honda scooters he was keeping because he said those were worth a fortune. I was like, huh, who would have thought? Cool. It's probably taught you a lot, too. I worked on go-karts and stuff mostly until I got a Volkswagen Doom buggy when I was like 11 or 12. I had a car, more or less. Guy next door was going into the service and he's like, "Hell, man, I'll sell you this Doom buggy for what you got in your pocket." And I had $100. He's like, "I'll take it." I started it, drove it, parked it up my yard. My parents come home from work. They're like, "Where did that come from? Who's that belong to?" I'm like, "It's mine." And they're like, "What?" Oh yeah, they wouldn't. They took it away from me and wouldn't let me ride it. And then my mom and her sister got in it, went down the mountain, and flipped it in like 10 minutes, and they're laughing their ass off upside down in it. I'm like, "Damn it, you're gonna tear up my Doom buggy." After that, I had the argument though. I'm like, "Yeah, I can drive it better than you." Taught me how to drive a 5-speed with that thing. It's a good experience to have, man. Of course, I've got to the point in my life I like working on cool projects like hot rods and stuff like that. But the stuff that you gotta do, I hate doing that. Hey, what's up, James? How you doing, man? It's like my truck. I gotta put an oxygen sensor in it, but I hate that shit because it's got the steel plates underneath it. You gotta unbolt them plates to get to anything. Yeah, that's the way I had to do it, man. It wasn't about saving money. It was just I didn't have any money, so I had to learn how to get the shit put together myself. My buddy lived in the city. He always wanted to wait till he had enough money to take it to the garage. I'm like, screw the garage, man. We can put a clutch in that car. Let's do it. Pulled out my Chilton book and just went from there. Oh, these ain't 10 on this toy on this Nissan, man. They're about a quarter-inch thick. They're like tank armor. That shit's bulletproof. It is, and they make them that way intentionally, so you have to go to the dealership. Anybody goes to dealerships a fool, unless their shit's covered. Even then, I don't like people messing with it. Because I have found there's few people that work on my car that's ever touched it that knows more than I do. And I'm like, why am I letting you touch it? I bought a car from a dealership, and the garage had one man that knew what he was doing in there, but you could tell he'd done checked out a long time ago. And the rest of the guys working there was a bunch of young guys that were kind of mechanics and kind of not, you know. I took one look around. I'm like, never mind, I'll fix it myself. Oh yeah. Well, thanks to the internet now, man, you can get any part you need. Hell, you can even find a video on how to install it if you need a refresher. Saturns are all plastic, yeah. Yeah, that's right. My next door neighbor took her van to the garage, and I think she had a fuel rail fixed or something that was leaking. And they just bought a repair kit after buying a fuel rail and spending like $700. She got her van back, and it wasn't running right. So I got in there and look at it. The throttle body isn't even bolted down. I can move the throttle body around with my hand. I'm like, well, that's definitely a problem. But it's still jacked up. Now it's went through I think it's blown a transmission speed sensor because no speedometer and it's not running worth a shit. Those Dodge, for some reason, when the speed sensor goes out, they start off in second gear and they will just don't shift or run right. They go into limp mode, as they call it. Pretty much, man. Yeah, until I get that sensor replaced. I ordered one for it on eBay. Should be here in a few days. It's just unfortunate because that van has two. It has an input speed sensor and then it has the output speed sensor, but 90% of the time the input sensor goes bad. So that's where I want to start. I'm just trying to help her out so the garage don't rip her off anymore. I hate people that do that. Half-ass work. Charge a person a fortune for it, and then it still ain't right when they get it back. I don't see how you can call yourself a mechanic doing shit like that. If you're going to be a man and do shit right, or don't do it at all. Yeah, it is, because people don't have money to throw away to get a vehicle back worse than it was when you gave it to them. Hell, that's not the idea at all. Apparently, they didn't even test drive this shit because it's just all jacked up. I think they charged her $700 to fix a leaking fuel injector rail with a $30 kit. That's how much the repair kit for that fuel injector rail cost. $30. I don't know if he got it or not, man. He should have got it today, but I haven't heard anything from him since earlier today, so I don't know. I sent it out last Friday. I just hope it gets there in one piece, being a glass case and everything. I tried to pack it professionally. Actually, I did have it packed professionally, so let's hope it works. Probably not, because I figure he'd call me if he did. I don't think so. He should have got it today, though. I'll have to find my glasses and look up the tracking number and see where it's at, I guess. I hope so, man. I secured everything down. I even added a little pinch of super glue to some of the connections so they wouldn't come loose during shipping. O-rings, yeah. I hate replacing O-rings. We got a four-wheeler that needs new rings. You can start that thing and the entire world will disappear in a cloud of smoke. I mean, they are gone. But that four-wheeler still runs like a beast. I don't know how, because it must be throwing a quart of oil out a minute, but it runs like a beast. Yeah, it was like $33. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be to send it UPS. He had somebody gave me a gift card for the shipping, so I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I'm not really worried about it, but it was cool. Hopefully, I can help some other people out with some stuff like that. What's up, XL? What you into tonight? That name still makes me think 2XL Robot for some reason. I used to love that toy as a kid. No, it wasn't bad because that thing's heavy as fuck, man. It is. That computer weighed a ton after I got done with it. That glass case is not light at all. But it does look cool. Hey, Paladin. You built anything crazy today, or are you just trying to relax? Yeah. Well, I know one lady that wants her hard drive upgraded and stuff like that, but I wouldn't charge her to do it. Oh, it's ridiculous, man, on shipping. It is. That stuff's gotten out of control. I'd packed a bunch of stuff to send to a dude and I thought it was like the 2 day shipping box that I got, the flat rate, but it was just a mailing box. I put it up on the counter, the woman said 45.50. I was like, what? No, I'll change it to a different box, and it cost me like $20 then. I was like, damn. Robots, cool. I got a little solar robot kit that I put together. I'd like to build a battle bot and go to competition, actually. I thought about doing that. I could build a monster in my basement. I read the rules, and you can have a battle bot that can split into up to 3 pieces, have 3 separate units. I'm like, I want one that has a flamethrower, and I want one that flies with a flamethrower that can hit them from above and stay out of range of their weapons. Heat that metal case up until it melts something, I guess you could call it that, man. I'm in my backyard burning up the debris from my garage that I tore down. Dude, it's still a show, and it's actually gotten pretty big. I think the price is like $50,000 now. Yeah. Yeah, something like that, man. A drone with a flamethrower or something. I'd have it, at least the bot could, split into 3 different vectors. Not as expensive as you might think if you're smart about it. You get a bunch of old wheelchairs and stuff like that for your electric motors. And, I'd say the hardest part would probably be building your case, more or less. Something that would hold all your equipment and keep it safe, but still take a lot of damage. What's up, Gnome? How you doing? Find any treasure today? That's what my brother and his friends were doing today. They were going out metal detecting in an old, I think, 1860 something plantation today. Indeed. I think it'd be fun, man. I do. Yeah, I haven't heard about what he's found yet. He's still on his way home, I believe. Him and his buddies are metal detector crazy right now. That's their new thing that they're into. Yeah, there's a lot of them here in West Virginia, a lot of old places. There's a swimming hole that I want to check out, man. I want to build an underwater drone with a metal detector on it that I can send down to the bottom of that waterfall. See how many rings and necklaces and stuff that's accumulated down there over the years, because it's about 60 feet deep. A good cheap drone for starting out would be a SEMA X5C, and I wouldn't pay more than $25-$30 for one, but it's a good one to learn. A really good one to learn. There's a few other things I want to check out around here. There was a big cornfield that they grow for, I don't know, feed corn or whatever. They go on for miles, but I would search them for artifacts, because after they till up the soil, you can find arrowheads and stuff. One of the guys down there found a Spanish gold doubloon in the field. It made the news. Up above that field on a mountain, I found a big rock outcrop that's got a turkey feather and a turkey foot carved on the side of the rock face, to where you'd have to have a rope to get to it. But I'm like, gold here down on the bottom of the mountain, marker here. I need to check this shit out. Oh, if you're wanting an hour or more of airtime, man, you're going to have to buy something professional and spend a shit ton of money. Even with my GPS drones, 30, 40 minutes is about all I can pull. But believe me, 30, 40-minute flight, that's more than what you want, because that's longer than you might think when you're flying. Yeah, I'd like to, man. It's just I haven't been able to climb that mountain for a long time. Yeah, you don't want to buy something that costs thousands of dollars to learn on, man, and beat it all to hell. You want to learn on something cheap, you know. Then get upgrade as you learn. That's a mistake a lot of people make, buying a really expensive drone and then they tear it all to hell. I live right near Parisburg, Virginia. I'm right on the West Virginia line. And you will crash it, man, because it does take a while to pick it up for some people. Yeah, it's cool to do drone videos, man. And I tell you what, the SEMA, for what it is and its price, it comes with a camera, and it's not bad. I have a video up of one of my first flights with the SEMA, and the video quality's not bad at all for, a $30 drone. Of course, back then they were over $100 for that drone. Now they're a $30 drone. Reddish knob. I'm not familiar with that, but I've had a few bear experiences myself. Yeah, you're gonna be waiting a while on that, man. They've got that one hoverboard that actually works. It has to be charged with liquid nitrogen. That kind of defeats the purpose of being hooked up to a nitrogen tank, Oh, a lot of the roller coasters that I ride runs on maglev technology, magnet propulsion. That's what launches you out of the station. Them launch coasters are all magnetically driven. You could actually hear the magnets fire on some of them. Pow! That's pretty cool. Yeah, well, the power involved is a lot. That's why they need the liquid nitrogen for the superconductors and stuff to stay cool enough to work. All right, buddy. Thanks for stopping by, man. Join us anytime. I'm getting ready to go in the house myself. This fire's done burnt down. It's getting cold out here. Plus, there's other things I want to do indoors, if you know what I'm talking about. It's about that time, man. I done worked all day. It's time to relax a little bit. So you guys take her easy, and I appreciate every one of you joining me and stuff. I'll talk to you guys next time, man. Like I said, I do appreciate all of you.